Okay, guys, so we need to talk about California. So California thinks that it can just have a little bit of a free-for-all now because all of the pro-aborts are going to feel very happy about flocking over to kill their kids, namely the ones in the womb. And I say that with a tinge of crude sarcasm because they recently passed this bill, the one proposed by Miss Buffy Wicks, the AB 2223 bill, which seeks to decriminalize infant deaths from pregnancy. What the bill does is it discourages investigations on infant deaths from pregnancies. Isn't that convenient? Particularly stillbirths. Now, where it gets really creepy is that the terminology that's being used by this, the term perinatal, is basically the word that they're using to describe the age of the infant, of which doctors don't need to feel compelled to investigate the deaths for, should there be a dead infant on their hands. If it's within the perinatal stage, then they don't need to fear losing their license if they didn't properly investigate how the infant died. Perinatal doesn't just mean that the baby was just born, okay? For Californians, the term perinatal actually extends for a full month after the delivery of the child. So if within 1 month, this kid just arbitrarily died, there's discouragement for researching how that child died. I don't think this is a safe bill, okay? It was proposed by Miss Buffy Wicks, okay? Miss Buffy Wicks is a assembly member for California, and she actually has an abortion story. She was in, I believe she was in high school, and she got help from Planned Parenthood to get an abortion. I'm trying to see if I can pull the story up here. Actually, no, she was 26. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So back in 2019, on the 46th anniversary of Roe, why anybody would want to remember that, I have no idea. Wicks became the first lawmaker to tell her abortion story on the floor of the California Assembly. They are proud of this. They're proud of a woman coming up to stand up on their floor to talk about how she killed her kid. I was 26 years old. I was in between jobs and in between homes, she said in the 2019 speech. Staying on a friend's couch, unemployed, and facing an unplanned pregnancy. It was a very vulnerable time in my life. She got help at a Planned Parenthood clinic in San Francisco in 2004. In the next few years, Wicks went on to work for Barack Obama, first in 2008, and then within the White House. In 2018, he endorsed her run for the office, and she won her seat in California's legislature. She's now 44, married, has 2 younger daughters. For me, having an abortion was an empowering decision, one that I have never regretted. So she is sympathetic to abortion. California is now an abortion sanctuary. Now they've passed a law that allows abortions essentially to not get investigated. That's what this bill is, okay? For you to pass a law that says it's okay for us not to look into how an infant died within a month after its birth, you have just passed a law not to investigate illegal abortions, aka infanticide, which is why The California Catholic Conference has rejected this bill. They have failed to back up this particular bill. They state the California Catholic Conference opposes AB 2223 unless it is amended to definitively exclude infant death due to abuse or neglect. They want the terminology to be updated. They said it's too vague. It is so encompassing that it is now being labeled as the infanticide bill. And that's their fault. When you want to cleverly push through a bill that incentivizes deaths of babies to not be investigated up to a month after they're born, which is the perinatal state, according to California, that is a dangerous bill, okay? The fact that it passed doesn't surprise me. How it will be used horrifies me. And it is something that needs to be discussed, because if this is what's next, okay, then our efforts need to focus on these now abortion sanctuary states, because they literally have lost their minds. So that's all I have to say on this, and I'll be back for more soon. Bye.